Good morning, Diane.
Good Lord.
You
Finally.
having troubles?
Yeah, I'm up at camp, so it does its own thing whenever it wants to.
Okay, okay. I was just thinking earlier, I never even looked at that envelope that you gave me. I just stuffed it in my purse. It must still be there.
I
On
hope so.
Sunday? On Sunday?
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at it.
You been that busy or?
I just forgot about it. I put it in
Oh,
my purse and then I just totally forgot about it.
you're funny.
Crazy.
Had the golf cart shrink wrapped yesterday. So
Did you?
today is beautiful and I could be
Right,
on
of
it.
course. Of course. Oh, Feeny?
See, I don't.
Oh, I got a broken nail.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
Hi,
Oh,
Sunny.
it's Sunny. Hey,
Hi,
Sunny.
good.
Ooh,
You're
There.
upside down. Oh, there you
he
go.
was sideways for a minute.
I know, I went sideways for a minute.
You doing your yoga?
That's what it is. I
Nice.
didn't know if there'd be a meeting this morning or not, but
Yep.
so I'm here.
Very good.
And
I
so
go
am
to
I.
Darlene, it's getting close.
I know.
Oh.
Oh, Diane,
on your
I saw
feet?
the prettiest picture of you on Facebook. You were all dolled up and you look so pretty. You were a
Oh.
bunch of ladies at a table.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. That was my Merrill friends. We were at Merrill Lynch. We were out for our brunch.
Was that just recently on Facebook?
I
It
saw
came up as a memory.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
I think it was yesterday. I saw it.
maybe. I can't remember.
I am reading a book that it's the only plane in the sky, and it's about 911.
Ooh.
It is incredible. I just started it this morning.
What's it called?
The only plane in the sky.
Oh, and you love it, eh?
I do. And I don't know if actually reading it in hardcover versus audio, I think you'd miss a lot if you read the book because it's bringing in audios of the what do they call it when
That'd be
stupid,
awful. I couldn't listen to that.
see, I just every time I see it or hear about it, I was at work and we had our computers on, and because being in New York, I mean, that's where we were home office. So one of the people at my coworkers, she's yelling from her desk that a plane hit the Trade Center. So we all went, of course, our computers were already on, and that's where it was. And the rest of us got to see the second tower going down.
Ah,
Well,
And
I'm listening to The Book Woman of Troublesome Creek.
oh, are you? Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. One of my Catherine told me about it.
And there's a sequel to that.
Is there?
Yes.
Okay. It's good so far.
Oh, it's wonderful. I loved it. How far in are you?
I am over half. 70%.
Oh, okay. So you really have the gist of it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
trying to
good.
think what the sequel was. Oh, maybe it'll be on my timeline. It's about her daughter.
The second one is
Mm-hmm. Yes.
about the main character's daughter. Uh-oh.
Yes.
You spoiled it.
Oh, I thought, didn't she have the baby by then?
She isn't even in a relationship.
Sorry. That's why I asked how far in you were. Oh, I'm so sorry.
70%. Oh, it says 71%, but
Did you have a long wait for it?
I do not believe so. I think it was available right when I searched it. Yeah, I think it was available.
Another good one is Firekeeper's Daughter.
That sounds familiar. The other one I placed a hold on the Only Plane in the Sky, but it's not available yet. What was the other one you just said?
Firekeeper's Daughter.
Fire Keeper's Daughter. Audiobook. Ooh, that one's available now.
It's a long one too. It's what,
14 hours.
yeah.
I can't get it now. No, no, too much to do.
Are you on Libby
You'll
or,
have to remind me later, Diane.
okay.
I took a picture of it, but yeah, I was on Libby, yes.
Sometimes, if you go on Hoopla, you might be able to get it there soon.
No, it was available.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it was available. I just heard somebody walking up the ramp.
Uh-oh. We don't get to see too much of Charlene.
What you working on?
Growing.
Okay.
I'm doing this. I'm doing growing, the sleeves,
Uh-huh.
and I'm doing long, so I'm gonna back up and show. Here we go.
Ooh, wow. That's
I,
a lot of knitting.
it's
Wait,
so
wait,
easy.
wait, what am I missing? It was just Randy.
Oh, it's just Randy? I'm
It
gonna
was
be
just
sure to
Randy.
tell him
He's
that
not even coming in. Oh, nice.
tomorrow. And here's my sleeves. So,
Excellent.
oh, there.
Beautiful. Boy,
I am what, 5, 10, 13 repeats out of 19 done.
excellent. That red is beautiful.
It is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Do you have any more? It's poppy.
No, no more of the
No.
red. No more of the red, but I have 7 colors left.
Well, I think I'm gonna have 1 or 2,
Left.
yeah, the skeins left.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking maybe I could do something else. And
Maybe
did you
do a
see,
striped thing or something.
maybe, yeah, but I can't, I have to finish my sleeves and the arch in the back
Right. Okay.
and then I'm done.
Awesome. The pockets are done.
Well, they're knitted and I just have them inside
You just
hiding,
have to sew it down.
right?
Okay, cool. Awesome. You're so close.
I
Yes.
know. I'm so excited, but, and then I finished the Anne Frank sweater out of the
Yeah.
yellow,
Uh-huh.
and I was gonna come up with it, and I left it home,
Uh,
Whoopsie.
so it won't be up. And then I saw that she was already in collecting the sweaters.
Yeah, well, I can give it to him anytime.
They're close by.
Yeah, they're in Brighton.
Oh, okay. Well, then I have a few more sweaters at home. I'll bring in also.
Okay.
Must be coffee.
And what is Sunny working on? Let me get you pinned.
no, I just starting a beret.
Wow, look at that.
No.
Ah!
I
What
was
is it going to be?
a beret. I was talking to my brother this week, and he's never wanted me to knit anything. And I was actually had all my hats that I have ever knitted because I have them in bags, and I was getting them organized for the winter. And he said, "Wow, those are beautiful." He says, "You could make me a hat." So I knit him a stocking hat really quick, and then he wanted one that he saw in my bunch. So then his wife likes black, so I had a black and gold scarf. So now I'm making a black beret to go with it. So,
Oh, sweet. How nice. That's awesome.
and I will send it off to them.
Where do they live?
Florida.
Okay.
But they just came from Seattle, and they said I could really use a hat. Well, in the wintertime in Florida, you could use a hat.
Right.
Much else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, it's very true. So they didn't have any hurricane issues?
Oh, no, they had a bunch of stuff down, but no trees down. Just
Okay.
all over. So yeah,
What, all over?
well,
Well-
all the backyard, and their pool. His pool is full of leaves and
Okay. Yeah,
branches and stuff
sure.
like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like they made out well.
They did.
Yeah, that's good.
What's Carolyn? I'm reading Carolyn's text. Wish I could stay on the whole time. Next week is blocked out for 2 hours.
What was that?
Carolyn's text. Wish I could
Yeah.
stay on for the whole time. Next week is blocked out for 2 hours.
That means she's going to be on for the whole 2 hours next week.
Oh, okay.
But she's up at her in-laws, so she can't. She's just going to get on and say hi.
How do we get on that list of her booking for everybody?
Yeah, no doubt. I want to sign up for that.
Really?
Hello. Hello. Help you find anything? Or... I'm just looking around. Okay, sure. Just holler if I can help. Okay, thank you. You bet.
So what did you finish this week in knitting?
What did I finish? I'm working on that maple sweater, which I've gotten this far and just starting the designs on it. So the cables down the sides. So that's
have a-
What one is that?
Do you have a picture of that one?
alpaca and mohair. Yes, let me see here.
It's called Maple.
Called Maple Vest. It's really cool. It's hard to see, but
Oh, yeah.
it's got the
Oh,
down the side and across here.
Very nice.
it's lower in the back.
It's longer in the back.
I love
gonna-
those.
Longer in the back or not, but it's supposed to be longer in
I love it.
the back. How much stuff I have. And then I finished my pirate gnome. I'll show you my pirate gnome.
Oh, yes.
Rob actually made a wood sword for him, and it's so cute.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Oh, my
look at.
gosh, that is
Tilt
awesome.
him down a little bit.
What?
Tilt him down. I want to see his hat.
Pull him back a little. There you go.
There.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
look at that.
Bicore hat and an eye patch.
Hey, Sonny,
Oh,
Yeah.
you should take that back to your chair with you so that when Jean gets on, you can show her.
Oh, okay. And there's 3 of them together: the wizard and the Viking and the pirate.
We can't see the pirate. Or, I mean, we can't see the Viking.
We can't see the Viking. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Oh,
there he is.
sweet.
Cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got on just in time.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
yeah.
Oh, really cute. The sword is perfect. He's gonna
yeah,
have,
he did a great
gonna have
job.
to sell those.
Yeah. I told him how long it needed to be, and he went to his 3D printer and made one up.
Oh,
Well,
perfect.
Have to tell my husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
Carolyn did a show and tell with her husband 3D printed. You have
Ah,
it with you?
A yarn bolt.
Yep, I have it right here.
Oh, perfect.
He made yarn
Isn't
bowl.
that cool?
cool.
He made it in purple for me.
All right.
Next up is pink.
Next up is Pink. He ordered it. Yeah, he's been having fun.
I told Dale about it. Hint, hint. You have to get a 3D printer before. Are they expensive? 3D printers?
They can be. It depends on what you get.
Well,
So
for
how
a
did-
starter,
I really don't know, and I really didn't ask.
oh,
It's one of those things, don't ask, don't tell.
I can understand that.
I figure I'll just spend that amount in yarn and we'll be good.
See, now, if you were much older, you could be receiving your social security check and spend all your social security check on yarn like Jean did.
Yeah. Yep.
I love
And then
her.
we
She's
could just all move in with Charlene because our social security check went to the yarn.
exactly. That could be our down payment or deposit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Surprise Charlene when you get back from Australia.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we'll all be house sitting for you.
Right.
Well, someone's got to take good care of that yarn.
That's right.
Yeah. So Diane, how are the sleeves coming?
I am this
Ooh,
far
cool.
on
Cool.
my sleeves. So I'm
I
very
got-
happy.
I got one done.
Whoa.
Oh, awesome.
Just
Did you put
one.
your arm in it?
Yeah.
Try it on?
Yeah, it works perfect. And
Let's
then
see.
I'm part way on another one.
She means she wants you to try it on right now.
Oh, you want me to try it on right now?
Wow.
Okay,
I'm pinning you.
okay, well, I gotta figure this out here. Hang on a minute.
Good, it'll take you that long to pin you.
Well, it's like, okay, don't put your arm through the pocket hole and don't put your arm through.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, but yeah, I was really worried, I was like, okay. And I did it exactly as the instructions say. I didn't. Okay, I'm not putting that arm through
No.
because it's on needles, but I don't know whether you can see, but yeah, it's
Oh,
perfect.
that is. Oh, I love it.
It
It
is
is.
Yeah.
pretty.
And I got a little bit of bulk underneath it right now with this, medium-sized sweatshirt. So, and it still fits perfect.
Awesome.
Does. It is.
And I
wonderful.
made sure to go all the way down to the 44 on the cuffs. So it's nice and it's not too snug, but it's not loose. And did the I-cord, yeah. And did the I-cord bind off. And I
Very
love
nice.
that 2-stitch
beautiful.
I-cord bind off is really cool.
I love it too.
So it took me 2 or 3 times to pick up the sleeves again to get the right count. Because I kept going over what I needed. But I finally got it and started on it. So I've got I figured 80 some rounds to go and then I'll have this sleeve done.
Is that all?
Is that
That's
all?
all. Kind of depressing when I got the first 10 done going, oh, I still have 100 and some to go. I need to quit thinking that way. I just need to keep knitting
Yep.
and go from there.
Well, it's a little cool up here. So I'm really glad I'm working on my growing because it's like a blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm up in Traverse City and it's actually warmer up here than for you guys this morning.
I came in yesterday. We had turned the heat off when we left. And I came in and I thought, oh, well, like air conditioning in here. Let's go. And I thought, open the windows and the door and let the sun come in.
Yeah.
When I came back in hours later, it was warmer, but it was still cold and I had put the heat on. I gave up at, I think it was about 8 o'clock and I put the heat on.
Yeah. Well, when I got up, I looked at my watch, which has the temp for back home, and I'm like, man, it's cold. And then I looked what it was here, and we were a good 10 plus degrees warmer up here at the same
Whoa.
time. I'm like, okay, then we'll just keep it. I
It
got
was
some
in the high-
outside. Yeah, I got outside work to do today here, so it's like, yeah, keep it a little warmer. I gotta be outside.
It's now 54 up here.
And I think we're close to 60 right now.
Mm.
Hi.
Hey, Jean.
Hey, oh, can you guys see me fiddling around before I sign on, taking my hat off and doing all that?
No. Even if
'Cause
we
I'm
did,
doing-
that's fine.
Well, because it says stop recording and I'm like, too late.
But at least you're smiling now and no hat. That's,
Thank you.
I'm-
Well, yeah, I just took it off, so you know, I probably end up putting it back on, but
well, put it back on.
yeah,
If it
it's,
helps you.
you know what, it just won't, I can't get a cloudy day. What the heck?
Well, as soon as the
Start-
migraine goes away, you'll have cloudy days.
Yep, it'll be fine. What's everybody making?
Growing.
Working on the growing.
Come on, I started sleeve too.
Yay.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at on sleeve 2.
Yeah, so nice.
So we're about the same.
So if you don't have it done by Halloween, just put it on and your costume is a UFO.
There you go.
Good one.
I did
That's a
that.
good
I
one.
did that one year when I was working at our local yarn shop.
Yep.
I'm a UFO.
What's your local
Well-
yarn shop?
It was Stitching Memories. Now it's Chicks with Sticks.
Is that the one by Lansing?
No, it's in, Kalamazoo. Actually Portage, but it's right on, it's near an I-94 exit, Portage Road exit. There's a fabric store right next door.
Were they in the shop hop last year?
Not
They-
the mid mitten one.
Right, they
No.
do, I don't know what the name of it is, but there's, yeah, the stores around over here, like in Holland and the
They-
little
the
town
mid-
store.
Yeah, the west side has their own that they do, and I think it was in that.
Yeah,
What's the one in Lansing? I think it's
Fun with sticks and strings.
Yeah.
oh,
That's one.
and is there another one? Oh, that's East Lansing has woven art, right?
Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm totally the wrong direction from where you're at. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Well, I hate to cut this short, but I hear my sister-in-law just got here, so now it's cooking time.
All right.
Well, have-
Well, good to see you just
you
for a
gonna
little
cook?
bit. Hopefully Next
Yesterday,
week will be better.
yeah, yesterday we made a big pot of chili. Today we're
Ooh.
doing lasagna, scones, granola, chicken, sloppy joes, and it's all to
Oh.
freeze.
Uh-huh.
So we're freezing it all. So all mom and dad have to do is pull it out, pop it in the microwave, and they got dinner or lunch. So
Well, you guys are amazing.
That's
You
Yeah.
are.
cool. Yes.
we got some we're gonna getting outside winterized and all that fun stuff. So,
Sweet.
but I will see everybody next week.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I've got the full 2 hours blocked out. So
Okay.
like I'm gonna be I'm hopefully sewing in ends by that point. Finishing a pocket.
There you go.
You and me both.
Yeah, you guys have a wonderful week.
You too.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
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 Yeah, it is. I really think it is. I don't have a problem with that. We don't have to be doing something to spend more money.
Sunny has gnomes to show you.
I do.
Yeah.
Let me finish this row up and I'll.
Oh, really?
Well, I will pin you and patiently wait.
Had a heart attack and died. And he was young. Like maybe 60. His mom had a heart attack in church.
I got the tiny house all to myself from yesterday afternoon until this evening. Dale's on a train thing.
Ah.
Sweet.
What kind of train thing?
It's a train meet that they go out to someone's, yard. For the one, well, actually his land, because he has acres of track. And they have a big potluck. And they run their trains and go for rides and.
My husband would love that.
Ooh. I think they're in Ohio this week.
Wow.
I think they have one more and then they're done for the season.
Mhm.
Do they camp out there?
No, he just goes for the day.
Oh, okay.
You are going to be so amazed. They are so neat.
So
Oh,
the pirate and Viking.
oh my gosh. Is that the it was a download we did a couple weeks ago, I think. It was like Grimblewood 1 or something, right?
Yeah, and this is his little sword that my husband made out of wood, and got a little eye patch. And
Oh, that is the best.
they're so cute. I just love them.
Oh, they are so, I mean, they're quite fiddly to make, but you just can't stop smiling at them when they're
I
done.
know, they make me happy.
They're right up there with those dang chickens.
That's what I should call them, my emotional support gnomes.
I love it.
Yeah, but they said they keep it.
Oh, that was oh, thank you. That's just so cute.
And so he could.
I think the next one I'm gonna do is the king. We'll see. I'm gonna finish this hat for my sister-in-law, so.
Piper, so the next morning.
It's funny, I don't think of him as Piper.
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I don't see him obviously very much, but when I do, he just seems fine and happy and normal, and he just looks so healthy.
Yeah, they don't stop moving ever. Like we went with them on the cruise.
Yeah.
And it was like we hit the shore and boom.
Boom, they're going.
Well, next weekend's gonna be our last time up at Tiny House.
Yeah.
It is.
So next spring.
Yeah, but wow. It's like you've been up there like almost half the year, right?
Yes,
That's
From April
that's very
15th.
cool.
it is.
He does.
The ones that
Oh.
came over to do the cart yesterday said that they're usually done the end of September, but they added October.
Wow.
So we left it out there.
So
And
where
it's
do you
been a-
keep it? Where do you keep it for the winter?
He always.
Your golf
Right
cart?
out in front of the tiny house. It's shrink wrapped.
And then.
All right. Because that's what we do with boats. We shrink wrap them and leave them outside around here. Well,
Yeah.
there's places to store them indoors too, but you know. That's very cool.
It is. There is a place in Lansing that we could store it inside for $50 a month,
Uh-huh.
plus $50 to take it up and $50 to bring it back. And it's like, yeah, I don't think so.
So has it already been shrink wrapped?
Yes, yesterday.
So I'm just curious because like my sister has campers. I know it's not the same thing, but just and other vehicles that are outdoors and the critters get in there sometimes. I just wondered if they had any you know, like some people put ivory soap in their stuff to keep the mice out. I don't know if it works or not, but I just wondered if they had any little tips for that.
Next Friday.
Dale had bought some
To Minneapolis.
pest and rat something,
So.
and I understood him to say he was gonna put it in there.
We're gonna plan another one.
And when they were shrink wrapping it yesterday, I saw it in the shed and I thought, well, I guess he didn't get around to doing it.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I wondered if you could throw it underneath it or something, but I don't know.
How do you shrink wrap something that big?
Very carefully. They had this huge roll of really thick material, and they put it and then they have some sort of a roping tape
Right.
on the ground,
And the neighbor's son.
and they bring the roll up and over and back down in the front, and then the sides come this way. And then they have like a heat gun,
Okay.
and they press all the seams closed, and they have it on that tape also. So it's underneath all the way around, plus over, and it has two little vents so that if anything happens, that they can, you know, it'll expand and retract.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
So how expensive is that?
$70.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's, no, and it's all their material, and it took them like 3 people, an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Wow, okay.
All right then.
Yeah, my husband has one of his Jeeps currently stored outdoors. On our lakeside, there's like a overhang. He can park the whole Jeep down there because he's fiddling around in the garage and he needed more room. So that Jeep is outside. I mean, it's mostly protected from the weather, but
Mhm.
squirrels get into those things and leave their, they'll hide nuts in there.
Oh, yes, they do.
And if you look around on YouTube, you can find some pretty crazy videos of people digging the digging the nuts out of their vehicles.
Yeah, once they got in our garage one time, chipmunks, and I went to turn on my blower for my heat, and it made this horrible sound, and stuff, and didn't know what was going on. I took it to the dealership and they said, yeah, it's full of nuts.
Gee, thanks.
That'll be $300, thank you.
Wasn't funny at the time though, was it?
No, it was not. They did it all overnight. Must have been really busy.
Diane, do you guys have chipmunks at your little tiny house?
I haven't seen any. We have squirrels.
Okay,
I haven't seen it. At home, we have chipmunks in Dearborn.
okay. Because we just, like, when I first moved to this neighborhood, we didn't even see chipmunks, and now it's like every day I see multiples.
Get some feral cats.
Yeah, I think there is one in the neighborhood, but I haven't seen it in a while. But
That's what got rid of mine.
yeah, I'd need a whole herd of them.
Yeah, you're being mean.
Well, my one turned into a herd, so she had 4 babies. I eventually caught them all and had them all fixed by the Humane Society for free, but you can't you can't catch them otherwise.
Right.
Trap them because they are so wild.
Yep.
Do keep the chipmunks gone.
Well, good. Very cool.
Oh, no, we walk them right over there. Yeah. So you're leaving them. I think it was you that said don't do them early. Yeah, but now Trump is saying do them early because they think.
Are you still working on your growing, Diane?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I don't know. I figured you'd be wearing it today. I love that color.
I do too. I love working on it now that it's cool up here,
Uh-huh.
because it becomes my blanket.
Exactly. Got
I'm-
lots of sandhill cranes around here. I wonder if they're going to be around over by you guys before you leave. Sandhill
Just
crane.
have the one, went riding around last weekend or weekend before. Just saw the one.
Uh,
A lot of swans
okay.
and geese.
Yeah. Oh, they are messy.
They are messy.
Keep telling them they're supposed to be leaving, so go away.
I don't know if you live in a place where you can do it. Do they get on your property and bug you?
No, thank God.
Okay. Because they're around here a lot and they get on people's docks and they spend the night on the dock and it's just absolutely unbelievable, the mess. Absolutely unbelievable. So people do different kinds of, string and stuff on their docks to keep them off, and that works pretty well.
Oh,
Right. Yeah. Thank you. You have a great weekend too, Beth.
And they're so prolific. They have
Oh.
about 20 babies, every one of them, every couple months, it seems like.
Yeah. I don't wish them harm. I just wish them going somewhere else,
Well,
What did I miss?
the environmentalists are getting, like, when we were over in Glasgow this summer, the pigeons, because they won't, or seagulls, because they won't do anything because they're protected, and they cover the streets, and there's garbage everywhere every morning. It's just there's so many. I would take a gun and shoot them. I really would. I would shoot them all.
Well,
Gee.
there's a place around here that I think was able to get some kind of a permit because there were several geese shot on a local golf course yesterday. But you just can't have them overrun your,
No, you can't. There's
and you can harvest the meat. I mean,
yes, you can.
so
oh, and it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like roast beef.
see, I haven't tried it. My husband has, but I haven't tried it. So that's what I've heard, that it tastes like beef.
So good.
Hey, Jean, you're gonna have to watch the replay so you can see Sunny's
Room tour.
pirate.
Oh, she took me on a private tour. It's pretty cool.
Oh, good. They're so
It's the
cute.
best.
What are you working on, Miss Charlene?
I am working on that shawl. Oh, you weren't here last week. This one.
Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
like that one.
Plus, I started another shawl.
Of course. You got to have more than one project going.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I really want to make that. Well, I like that shawl too, that you're working on, but I want to make that other one. What is
The
that?
painted glass.
Painted glass. Can
Yeah,
you
ever
see that
since
one,
that-
Sunny?
Ever
Yeah,
since
I
that,
saw a picture of it on.
that designer was here wearing hers
Oh, my hair's all
a
messed
little while back on one of the Zooms.
Oh,
And then the pattern just came out in September, I think it was.
it sort of looks like that butterfly cowl that I did.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Type thing.
Did you make the butterfly shawl?
I made the cowl, not the shawl. That was,
Okay.
yeah.
Have
I
you
have
made
yarn
it,
for it. I
Charlene?
want to make it.
There's a really cool butterfly jacket out now that just looks amazing.
Uh-oh, same designer?
Let me see what the.
I think it is.
Let's see. If I could find the name of it somewhere. It's called Technicolor Green Dream Coat, Marinja Knits. So I think it's the same designer. Can you see this?
Hold on, let me get you pinned here. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, is it like a shawl, like a poncho?
Yeah, like a shawl, but it's a
Wow.
that amazing?
Technicolor.
Does it have
dream
sleeves?
cloak.
Does it have sleeves or is it just a
Let me
poncho?
see if she's got more than one picture. No, it's basically just a shawl type coat.
Okay. Yep. Okay, I do remember that.
Oh, look at the back. Look at that.
Oh,
Amazing.
Nice.
that is wild. That's beautiful.
It
Very nice.
is. That would be a lot of work.
Wouldn't be as much work as the sweater you steeped.
Yeah.
Might take you a week rather than a weekend.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Uh-huh. It's funny, we were just talking about hunting and I can hear shotguns.
Oh, wow.
Is it deer hunting? What is it?
I don't
I
think
thought it
so.
was only
It's
arch
not deer hunting. Yeah, deer hunting is bow and arrow
bow
right
and
now.
arrow.
Maybe duck?
Duck hunting. Yes, that started this
Okay,
weekend.
okay.
Does that include geese?
Yes.
Dale used to go geese hunting. And a friend of his, and the two of them would go off. And we had a great recipe that he was given for the goose. And he tells everybody, yeah, my last time I was supposed to go geese hunting one more time, but Diane wouldn't let me go. That was the date Roger was born. No, you're not going. You're going to be with me.
Oh, you're so demanding, Diane.
I know.
Gosh,
Go figure.
Diane wouldn't let me go. Funny guy.
That's funny.
Go at your own risk, honey.
That's right. I just saw a funny thing on Instagram. A lady said that her husband said she could have another cat when she could walk on water. So she had bought 2 big cases of bottles of water and she got up and walked on
How'd that work out for
them. Oh, it's pretty
her? I
funny.
love it.
Might be.
Last week when we were on, Roger had gone and bought a bike. I went outside after and looked at it when he brought it home. My goodness, it's wonderful. It's so far superior to what he had. And he has a saddlebag on the side, so he doesn't
Nice.
have his shopping bags on the handlebars.
So you can put knitting projects in those?
Maybe. I asked him if I could borrow his bike, and he said, really? Do you have a S? I think it might be too big for you.
That's a good idea, though.
Well,
You
I
could
don't
get
think
a
so.
tandem
Well, do
bike
you
and
have a helmet? I said, "Yes." Let him ride. So Mondays, he does his errands on his bike. He was gone for 4 hours.
Wow.
I said, where in the world did you go? Went to Kroger's and Target and Dairy Queen. And I said, well, how long did you stay in Dairy Queen? Oh, about 20 minutes. I said, and then what'd you do? Well, I rode my bike around Good Park. I said, how many times? I don't know. I just kept going. I'm like,
He was
all
having a good
right.
time.
Well, Doc wants him to get in more exercise, and so be it.
there
I'm
you
not gonna
go.
say, no, you can't go. But it is so sturdy. It's amazing. I'm so glad. A friend of mine is making a sweater cardigan for a friend of hers. And she said, you know, she's bigger than I am. And I asked her for her bust measurement, and she said 36. And then she saw her like the day before I saw Mary and I got together. She said, I looked at her and I thought, oh, she's much bigger than a 36. And I said, she probably told you her bra size, but I said, it could be a 36D for all you know. You're not projecting out front. It's just the size of the bra.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, yeah.
So now is
So
she
she
gonna
got-
estimate the size and proceed to knit?
Well, you know what? She kept looking at it and she goes, what do you think can I add on here without it being noticed? I went, nope. So we put it on a long cable and she measured it and it's gonna be absolutely fine.
Okay, good.
It's like, close to 50 inches. So panic was subsided.
I'm trying to decide what, I made this hat a medium, or I'm making it a medium. I really don't know. I always make my hats large. I don't have an extremely big head, I don't think, but this seems like it's gonna be awfully tight.
What about your sister? It's for your sister-in-law, right?
And I don't know what size her head is.
Looks like it fits.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll just keep knitting it.
Does it seem like a hat that would be better if it was loose or tight?
It's a beret, so the band is gonna be kind of tight,
Okay.
Okay,
so
should work out great.
I hope so. We'll see.
I think I'm getting some good mail today, if I can believe the tracking information.
Really? Oh, good.
What good mail are you getting? I always get politician mail.
Yeah.
She's getting Stitch in Time good mail.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really good mail.
What did you order?
Is it gonna fit in the mailbox?
I think so.
Okay, depending on what else I have shoved
It's
in
that
there. right?
it's the yellow size, not the white one.
Okay. I sort of don't remember. I think I got 2 different sweater quantities and
It's a surprise.
the mail used to get here like right about now, but it's not been getting here till late.
Ah,
So I won't be
You
able
got-
to do a show and tell.
you
Mm.
got
Oh.
linen and you got silk paca.
Yep.
Oh,
I love silk paca. I have several silk pacas, but I don't know what to make with them.
I just had somebody buy a bunch of different colors to make a scarf in the
Mm.
round.
Mm-hmm.
It's in that same book that you're getting, Jean.
ooh,
That's
Pretty.
one thing.
Pretty, very.
oh, I like it. What are you gonna make? Do you have
I
a
don't know.
pattern? Oh,
I
So
bet
beautiful.
maybe that new Nicola sweater that just came out on Instagram. Did you see that?
the green one? The
Yeah.
green one?
Super
Yeah.
maximum freedom.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This would be good for that. This looks like a pretty lightweight fingering, light fingering.
It's lace.
Oh, it's okay. See, very, very light
2
fingering.
strands would be fingering.
Wonder if I'll have enough to make that jacket that we're gonna make, the Komodo.
I'm gonna go mix bread. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That one, tough.
Oh, yeah,
Horse.
then my linen.
I'm doing it out of the cashmere and I'm trying to think how many yards to the tank and I don't remember. Hmm.
Did you see somebody on, Charlene posted it on Facebook, I think. Somebody made that 3-color cowl. It's the 3-color cashmere cowl out of her shop mink. It looks really nice.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was, I think it was on Facebook earlier this week, and I thought that was a genius idea.
Cause I have several colors of her mink.
I think I've got a pink and a white that I bought earlier at a Wednesday sale. And I think I've got a gray that I can put with it.
Ooh, that would be pretty. Pink, white, and gray. Ooh, that's
Um,
what you're wearing right now.
Pretty much. Oops, 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 oops. Pay attention. All right, be right back. I'll see if I can find my mink.
Okay.
Plus I need to walk.
My iPad's about to die, so if it crashes, know that I didn't leave intentionally.
Okay. No. Well, it's giving me really old posts.
Hmm.
Back to 2017.
Wow.
Yeah. There we go. Went out and came back in.
A 3-color scarf.
Oh, here we go. She posted it 4 days ago. I didn't realize that was what it was.
The 3-color cashmere cowl.
3-color cashmere cowl.
Yeah.
That is pretty. Oh, it's standing right next to the colors. Oh, cool.
I knit that thing years ago in my shop mink. I'm sorry, my shop silk yarn. The girl that just did it, she did it in the mink yarn.
Mink. Okay.
And I could do it in this. Oh, have to look at that. You know what? If you have a mouse in your hand that's attached to the laptop, you can't use it for your iPad. Go figure.
Oh,
God help me. I'm a lost cause.
hello, how are you? Good. Looking for anything special?
All right, it's dying, so I'm gonna leave. You can tell the other
Okay, it was
left. All right.
okay.
Take
See you
care.
next week.
I'll see you next week.
That's awesome.
Bye.
Make a duck blue.
Yeah, it's denim, huh?
Yeah,
Very nice. All the little boys are $5.
Are they?
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Oh, look at the real mom.
Oh, you speak in my language, Kale.
Oh, look at these puppies. I know, are they cute? Oh my gosh, it's fun. Oh, it's so fluffy.
Sunny had to go.
Yeah, her battery was dying.
Oh,
Oh,
dang. I
bummer.
wanted to get her input on my yarn choices. Oh, well.
We can give you our,
Yeah,
I'm pinning you. What is this for?
I think the 3-color cashmere cowl that you
Okay.
posted earlier this week. Well,
Okay.
I had these from an earlier sale.
Uh-huh. Is that the cashmere?
Yeah, it's the mink. It's
Oh,
your,
it's pink.
oh no,
ooh,
this is 100% cashmere.
Yeah, yeah, that
oh
was,
my goodness.
Oh,
yeah, that was really special.
is there any more colors of this?
Totally gone, 100%. The first time I put it in the sale, it's gone.
Is this gray too
No, that's
much?
fine. No, pink and gray is awesome, and cream, that'd be perfect.
I like it a lot.
Very
I like
nice.
it too.
Perfect.
This came in, the lot with that, because I got a lot of the purple and
Oh,
then there's
yeah.
the purple and gray.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I'm like, I love gray too, so okay, perfect.
That's the color I think that Diane got, that gray.
Oh, for your Komodo?
Right. How many yards on there?
330.
330.
You have enough yardage, Diane, for your Comodo?
I had the 4 skeins.
Is that enough?
You said it would be.
No, I didn't.
I have another skein if you need it. I've got
I
this.
have
skein,
no idea
another
how
one.
much it would take because
Oh, I'm sorry.
there's no yardage on that one. On the pattern.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Right.
It's like a choose your own adventure.
Right. So just remember, Jean's got an extra one if you need another one.
Because I have 2 of these and I'm only going to use one for this.
Because her lot was a mixed lot. It's funny because when you got it, I thought maybe you had talked to Diane and you guys were splitting it or something.
Oh, okay. Actually, you can have both if you want them, and I can find another gray. I certainly don't want you to be short on yarn. Let me see how much purple I have.
Sure, you know what? I thought the conversation went, and I could be completely wrong. God knows, I try to use my mouse on my iPad. That you had said that you figured it out to be 4, but you got 5 skeins for yours. Something like that.
I'm not doing mine in mink, so I did not say anything
See,
about
so
the
that
mink.
was, yeah, it had to have been on something else.
The green tea for the linen, I think took 7 for mine. But
Yeah, that one,
that's not 4 either, so
no, that's the pack that I got.
yeah, yeah.
So I've got 6 of these, but I just, I don't like to run out of yarn, so I usually
Yeah.
overbuy. So I've got 6 of the mink cloud for my Komodo. And I've got 2 of the gray because one of the lots came with 2 gray and 2 purple, and I wanted more than 4, so it's what I did.
Right.
And
And
you
that's what
don't
I
want-
thought was really funny because you got the purple and she got the gray. And then the other lot it was just that's how it was. So I thought, well, that's kind of funny. Then if they split that one lot, they can each have 6.
Do I'll totally send these to you for sure.
That would be fabulous.
All right. Text me, text me your ad. I know I have it somewhere because you sent me sent me cards before, but if you'd send me your address, that'd be great.
Okay, and then I'll send you a check.
Don't worry about it.
There goes your 3-color cashmere cowl.
Well, I will find.
You know what you could do first, Diane, is look on the projects and see if anybody says what kind of yardage they used.
Well,
Maybe you don't need them. I don't know. Because I imagine some of the projects people have put how much yardage they use, just the pattern doesn't
Right.
give yardage.
I would much rather have a hank of yarn left over than run out halfway on the second sleeve.
I hear you there. Are you doing long sleeves on that, Diane?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
You know, I look at her patterns with her face, you know, with her person in there, and I keep thinking, she looks so much prettier in person, so more friendly in person than what shows on here. And I love the green one she just showed.
Me too. Okay, is that pattern available to buy now?
Should be, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm almost positive, yes.
Is that the one that we test knit for her? Or is that something different? Because it
No.
looks, to me, it looked kind of similar to it.
It looks kind of like the 4 that we knitted along. I think that was like the first one that we did.
Okay. I just have always, she's just one of these designers. When I'm knitting her stuff, I'm like, wow. She's amazing.
She's
Her,
amazing.
just her, I don't know. She's just
She is.
very, very smart. You want a color tour?
I'm
You want
sorry.
a color tour?
I still didn't catch that.
You want a color tour?
Yeah, heck yes. Let me pin you.
Ooh,
Oh,
I can't see it. Am I doing it good?
what a
you did a
freaking
great job.
view. That is just a stunning view.
It really is beautiful this time of year, isn't it?
No, it's beautiful every part of the year.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's,
Even if it's raining, it's still beautiful.
it is. It always is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
am very blessed. I realize
fabulous. That's like my biggest dream is to live on a lake somewhere.
it's well, if you're retired, come on over here. You could probably work at the local yarn shop.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shoot. I probably just showed you my kid's house too, but
How's it coming along?
good. They should be moving in shortly. It was supposed to be by the end of the month.
They must be so excited.
I think they're that and also so ready for it to be.
Sure.
But yeah, they're doing well though. Their contractor seems to be a good guy and
Awesome.
yeah,
How exciting.
yep. There was a little bit of a fire over there a couple weeks ago, but
Uh-oh.
it was contained to the garage, so they were
How'd
able
that
On his
come in?
site,
Is that?
on his property?
Yeah, on his new house that they haven't moved into yet.
What happened?
Oh,
It was so weird because we were sitting here looking out, over there and my husband's like, there's smoke. And it's like, so he's got the binoculars and yeah.
mm,
Long story short, do not leave oily rags in your anywhere. You know that, right?
Yeah, I
Like you
have
hear it, but you think, oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Right.
later.
Don't leave oily rags behind. And they got it taken care of and it did not get past the garage. They said literally, it was just some guy walking by that lives in the neighborhood and he called it in. And they said another 5 minutes.
It would have been too late.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, scary.
Crazy. It just, oh, but
Thank
we called my
goodness
son
he was
right away
walking
as
on.
soon as we saw the smoke. And it's like, what do you tell your kid over the phone?
Right.
I'm like, your house is on fire. And he's like, which one?
Right.
Because the house, he's right away worried about his wife and critters, and I said,
Uh-huh.
no, the one I can see. So yeah.
Oh, he must have been freaking.
Oh, he kept his cool, but
Thank goodness it wasn't worse.
I know that's exactly. It was just all confined to the garage, so there was some stink in the house, but that seems to have been just minor, so they're
Yeah, yeah.
still, I think they've got all the drywall replaced, and I think they're going to um the garage, they were just gonna leave like concrete, but now they're gonna do that epoxy
Oh, okay.
coating on it to kind
Okay.
of hide the stain or whatever you want to call it. So,
Okay.
so yep. Too
That's great.
exciting. Hopefully they got it all out of their system and now they will be boring.
Where's the other house, the one they're
Um,
living in?
it's just probably 2 miles and the other 2 miles that way.
Was it still on the lake or?
No, He lived in California for a while after he graduated college and was working for Parker Hannifin. And then after a couple years there, he decided to move back here. And now he's working in the family business. And so, but anyway, when he moved back from Parker, that was the house that they bought. And it's a nice little house, but they wanted to live on the lake. And his wife grew up in Traverse City area, like not right on the lake, but basically across the street from the lake. So
Okay.
yeah, they both
Nice.
love the lake. So
Uh-huh. Good.
yeah, I'm happy for him.
Very.
I
And
bet
they're a
you're
lot
happy for
faster.
you.
I'm sorry.
Bet you're happy for you having them right across the lake.
Oh
I mean,
man,
how
no
nice.
kidding. So much better than being in California. Not gonna lie.
Ooh, this lady was 1,600.
1,600 yards.
Yeah. She's big though.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's the thing. You're tiny. Yeah. So you might be fine with 4.
But I'm looking at these and they really don't look like hers. I mean, they look heavier and
Okay.
bigger.
You might be good with one of Jean's because 1,600 yards is 4.84 ball Hanks. So even if you had 5,
Yeah, I think that would be a safety factor.
Yeah, that would be an extra. Yeah. Make you less nervous while you're knitting.
and then even when Jean does her 3-color cowl, she's not going to use all that gray.
No, I'm not. That's exactly right. So if you ran out, I could shoot it over to you and you could use whatever you needed.
Yeah.
That would be fabulous.
I think I'm doing mine in linen.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I really liked the way your green tea came out on the Wednesday sale there.
The
Just-
black one,
That's-
Yeah,
linen.
just
Yeah.
so nice and drapey.
I have
and
yarn for 3 more. in the linen,
For yourself.
Yeah.
Good job.
and 2 more of Acadia for that same sweater.
Good job.
I love
So
that.
total of 5,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
5 more?
Plus I've already knit 3 of them. I knit a cotton one, a linen one, and an Acadia one.
So does she knit another 6 or give one of them away?
How you doing?
You're doing good. I think we're doing about. Which one would you like? The cat puppet.
Today, I want to take the cat puppet home.
Yeah, that's pretty darn cute.
This is a little tiny cute puppet.
It sure is.
Yeah, so cute. Black.
Don't you love listening to little ones?
It's so cute.
They're gonna miss you guys in here.
Our next door neighbor his wife just had a baby in June. And this man is so incredible. I mean, he's just the nicest person you ever want to meet. And
Okay.
we went over and we saw the baby. Of course, Dale had it completely wrong. He said that one of their cousins had a baby. No, his wife had a baby. And I looked outside and I said to Dale, I'm looking at Rita over there and he's got an infant on his shoulder. And he's walking around, one arm with the baby, the other one helping his son learn how to ride a 2-wheeler bike. I'm like, how can you do that?
Such a good girl.
Yeah, he's just amazing. So we went over this one time when we saw him in the backyard. Dale came in and said, "Oh, baby alert, baby alert." So we went over and here he was after working all day. He's a dentist. And here he was outside and giving the
Great.
baby a bottle with mother's milk.
Check out this beautiful knitted vest.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to pin you.
It's the Ingrid slipover
Oh,
by Knit.
That
Isn't
is
that
awesome.
beautiful? Yeah, I
is
love it. I said, you
amazing.
got to show my girls. They want to see it.
it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's very
And they got a
cool.
little helper here.
Yep.
Hi, little helper. Ingrid is her name. It's an Ingrid slipover.
Ingrid.
Ingrid slipover. Yeah.
Sweet, very nice. Perfect day for it.
I am doing this shawl here.
So pretty. All right, kiddo. Gonna take our loot home.
Bye. See you later.
Bye-bye. You have a great day.
Okay.
Okay, great. Enjoy your puppet.
You came for yarn and we just puppet.
Have a great one. Thanks. Got some Boyd's Bears out, big basket of them for $5 each. She picked out a little cat puppet. I used to sell tons of them, so I still had some in the basement. So I'm like, oh, I gotta pull these. I got a little room now. I can put a basket out. So
So when you go traveling, are you gone the 2 months? That is so cool. Are you in New Zealand that whole time?
So the first part of it is a whole tour of Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji. And then the second half, we're just staying in New Zealand.
So you just got a place in that. Wow, that's just amazing. You did that on your last thing too, right? In Italy, you got a place and
Yeah, in Naples.
that is so sweet.
I mean, you're already there, that's the biggest expense.
Right.
So
And do other people in the group do that as well? Stay an
No.
extra bit? It's just you
no,
and
my
Randy?
friend Sandra, when we went to Scotland, she did. She stayed a little extra. But
Uh-huh.
no, everybody's coming home at the end of the tour. Because, it's not the greatest timing either. It's a Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, so.
Right. But, it's kind of a once in a lifetime thing going
Yeah,
on, all that
right.
stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's their spring right now. Everything's turning
Oh,
green.
yeah, that's right. That is right.
So instead of it starting to get colder, it's gonna start getting warmer.
So you'll post some pictures to social media, I hope?
Yes, are you on my travel together page?
I think I am.
Yeah, I think that's
I am.
probably where I'll post
I
stuff.
I don't see a lot of it. I did see something just.
My friend Lori posted, I haven't posted anything on there in forever. I should
Okay.
be posting stuff all the time about my other trips that are coming up, but I haven't been. I'm gonna get better about that when I retire.
I think she maybe tagged you or something because I saw her post.
She puts it on my, I asked her to put it on my travel page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Lori, she's seeing some color up north.
Sweet.
Beautiful color.
Yeah, really pretty.
Yeah.
She was on the Sky Bridge, right?
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
happening. So
No,
not happening. But
no, are you
I
afraid
love
of
watching
heights?
other people.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah,
Randy
good
and
for
I did
you.
it earlier this year.
I never liked heights, and now that I have vertigo, it's just not. It's
Oh,
just not
okay.
gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
But it's such a cool idea. So
That
it's
that
you know,
Sky Bridge thing, when we went to it this summer, my sister that lives up there, she took her granddaughter who was like 4, and she's a hoot. So we told her we were going on an adventure, but we didn't tell her what it was. So we get there and, we get on the ski lift things and because you got to take those to get over to it.
right.
And so Randy and I are on one, and Michelle and my great niece were on one. And my great niece says to Michelle, "Oh, this is a dream come true. I always wanted to fly."
Oh,
Always. She's 4.
But
Always
it's close
wanted
to
to
flying.
fly.
Did she do this when she was on her?
Yeah, really. So we get over there and there's a guy to check your ticket to make sure you get a ticket because it's $30 to go and walk across the thing.
Yeah.
So he checks our ticket and we go over there, and they've got like stuff up there. They got like a food truck and picnic tables and a big chess thing on the ground and restrooms and a Connect 4 and some other games and stuff up there. I didn't think there'd be anything. I didn't know. And so we hang out for a little bit and then we go back across and the guy's still there. And my great niece says to him, "There's nothing up there." And he's like, "No." And she said, "No, you need more adventures up there."
oh.
He's like, "Okay, I'll tell my boss." It was so funny. Oh,
What
man.
a
Love
little
it.
adult.
Stinker. He's a stinker.
Oh, I love it. She the one that broke her arm?
Yes, she fell off of something at the playground at school. Yeah. Uh-huh.
She good now though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I know Mama wasn't happy, thinking that they're not watching her, but that can happen to anybody.
Oh,
You can't like bubble wrap them, it's
no. No, it is frustrating when it happens at school, but if it would have
yeah,
happened on her watch, she would have felt even worse.
right, yep.
My granddaughter was putzing around on a blow up house, and she's like crazy fearless and just threw herself off of something and yeah, dislocated. It was fine. They had to take her to the ER and all of that, but I think it was more dislocated than fractured.
Okay.
So it hasn't slowed her down one bit.
Right, right. Oh. Okay, another
She's
mix
not
of the
even
bread. I'm
2.
putting jalapenos and cheddar in this bread.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'll be back.
okay.
she's gonna have 2 months without making bread.
Yeah,
don't
who's
know.
gonna babysit her starter?
I don't know. Maybe Carolyn? I think you can put it in the refrigerator for a couple of months, Dale
I
said.
think you can. I think in a perfect world, you would feed it every couple of weeks or something, but I bet it'll be fine.
Dale's getting all of his testing done for his upcoming knee replacement.
Yeah, that's what I wondered. You were talking about riding bicycles. And
Not him. Oh,
okay, yeah. But will he be able to after? Is that
he doesn't do it now.
right? Oh, he's not a biker anyway?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no.
I just thought
My
maybe
son
the knee was holding him back.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He hasn't done, the exercises that the surgeon gave him to do before surgery. So you know what he's gonna be like after surgery?
Yeah.
I might have to run away.
Well, he had that shoulder, when was the shoulder thing? Was that rotator? That he had done?
It was a shoulder replacement. He had a full
Okay.
one.
Okay.
He did great on that one. Far better than he did on the repair of the rotator cuff.
Okay.
But a
I've-
friend of mine had a knee replacement and and I asked the doctor about it when we went last week. It's some type of an apparatus that it's like here, and she took her leg and put it on it, and it had rollers, and it would bring her knee up and back like this. And I asked it, oh no, we don't do that. No. Mm-mm. He said, that's a really old one. And I thought, if you want him to move his leg, you might want to think about giving him that, but I couldn't say that.
Why not? They work for you, you know.
No, because of my husband. I
Oh,
couldn't say
okay,
it.
gotcha.
I would get the snake eye. You have to pick your battles.
I've got it, dear. I'll be walking 5 miles a day right after. The people that I know that have had knee surgery, it's way more, it's a more extended recovery than like the hip surgery. So, and the rotator
Yeah,
cuff, I think might be even more than the knee, or it's right up there, right?
No. His rotator cuff, was not fun, but, to get him to where he needed to be, it was his shoulder. It wasn't, I guess it was a mixed bag of both. Because it was years later that he had, his shoulder replacement. And then that was in 15, if I remember correctly. No, it was 16.
Okay.
And then I had my knee same year in
Oh, you've had a
August.
knee
He had the
replacement?
beginning of the year. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so you know what he's getting into.
Yeah. And
Oof.
I have to be careful not to, say too much to him, because then he just blocks it out completely.
Uh-huh.
Have to be careful with him.
Well, you know,
But he was there. He saw what I went through.
right,
So. And I don't weigh 300 pounds,
right.
where he does. And getting that body to move isn't as easy as mine. And I was doing yoga. I was doing what I was supposed to before surgery, and he's not doing anything. But it's one of those that, you can just say so much and then you're done.
Yep. Will he be doing his rehab at home?
He'll start out doing it at home. Doc said when they had called for his surgery, to get history, one of the things they asked was, what about, where's your bedrooms, your bedroom and your bath? He said, oh, we have 2 bedrooms and a bath on the main floor. The bath on the main floor, okay, but our bedroom's up 10 steps.
Oh,
And he said, and I brought that up, and he said, well, I'll do like I did when I had my shoulder replaced. I'll just sleep on the couch or in the lazy boy.
uh-huh.
That wasn't answering, I didn't say this, but that's not answering the question. And Doc said, oh, don't worry, we'll have him doing stairs before he leaves the surgical center. It's outpatient. And he had to have it done on a Friday. Who's available on weekends? Good question.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's my hubby.
One of my sister-in-laws, they lived in a tri-level.
Mhm.
And when she had her first knee done, she had to have inpatient, you know, at a rehab center because, yeah, they didn't have a place where the bathroom and the bedroom were on the same floor. So she had to go somewhere else for, I don't remember how long, but I'm sure it motivates you to get done quickly and get home.
I would think, yeah. But he's gonna have he'll have PT in-house, our house. And then, he'll have to go to outpatient. And I get to drive his big truck, isn't that special?
Cool. Can't take him in the golf cart because it's shrink wrapped.
Right, and he won't fit in my car. It's his left knee, and he can't fit in my car now.
Wow. How's he gonna get up and down to get into the truck?
That's a good question.
You might have to pitch him in the bed.
There's a ladder back there, he could get in.
There you go.
They asked him, well, who do you have in the house do you have someone to care for you in the house? And he said, well, yeah, my wife. And then he said, and my 2 sons, adult sons. Because this was all over the phone. And then on the 30th, we're going to go for, is a presentation regarding the knee to ask questions and see what's what. But the surgeon he has is so incredible. And I said, well, he says, do you have any questions? And I said, yeah. I said, are you going to leave, do the total knee, but leave the kneecap? And he said, yeah, we just take out a little bit of it. And he said, you want to see what we're going to do? And he went and he got a sample, not a sample, but yeah, I guess. And he showed us, he took it apart and put it together and showed us exactly what he was going to do.
Oh,
I'm like,
nice.
wow. But he is a great guy. I have a lot of trust in him.
Sweet. That helps a
And they
lot.
have-
Is he the one that did surgery for you as well?
No,
Okay.
no, he's the one that told me I was having a problem with my knee. And he said, well, let's get some x-rays. And so he did, and he came back and I have the knee surgery. The false knee has bursitis. The good knee has arthritis. And he said, well, when you had your surgery done before, you probably had arthritis like you have now in your left knee. So that told me I probably really didn't need surgery at that time.
Oh.
And
Mm.
I did better before surgery than after surgery as far as range of motion.
Oh, geez.
But I go to this excellent yoga instructor over at Performing Arts, and she has so much expertise that in the beginning she'll have you doing these poses that you really can't get in like you would like to with the right knee, and before you're halfway through, you're doing far better with your right knee. She just knows what to do. It's amazing.
Cool.
I invited him when I was doing yoga, probably 10 years ago. And I talked him into going with me one time. He didn't make it halfway through, and it was a relaxing one, but he couldn't do legs up the wall, which is getting the blood to flow in the opposite direction to relax you. He
Uh-huh.
couldn't get his legs up there to stay, or keep them up there, I should say. And then there was something else, and then he ended up sitting there and leaning against the wall. Okay, Dale, gotcha.
A bobbin? Okay, yeah. No, because I don't carry anything like that. I'm a knitting shop with yarn.
Well, I'm sure that being a big person is just, and also being a man, they're just not as flexible typically as women.
No, they, I remember one time there's in yoga, there was a man in there and he was slight. He wasn't heavy by any means. And we're getting into these poses and he's talking about how he can't. Stupid me. Said, sure you can. I don't know, made some kind of silly comment. And he said, I have different equipment there that gets in the way.
Oops.
Okay, got it.
A nice excuse, bud, but all right. Maybe it was true.
I think it was true because he was one that he was really good at yoga, except for this one pose.
Okay.
So yeah, he was a good guy. Charlene, do you have Chow interchangeables in bamboo?
No,
Okay.
nope. Nope, I placed that. I didn't have any until I placed that order and I ordered a couple for people, but nope,
Do you remember how much they ran?
nope.
A friend of
I
mine.
want to say they're like 195 on the bamboos, but I'm not positive.
A friend of mine, I think she might be leaning towards the interchangeables, but she goes, well, they don't come in a bamboo. And I said, yeah,
yeah.
they do.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They've got those swivel tips, I think, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to show you, speaking of Chow. So this is what I do with I do magic loop for my sleeves.
I'm gonna pin you a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I know it's
Magic loop.
magic loop on my sleeves.
Okay.
This is the mini cords that I get. See
Okay.
how flexible they are?
Yeah.
Because the regular cords that come with this size needle, when they hang off the side here, they go like that and push.
Right.
And these just are nice, and
And so what size needle are you using?
I'm using the 7.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, so it's got that little adapter, the mini to the small, so you could do
Yeah.
this up to a size 8.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, very
Do you
nice.
have those cables?
I think
You have
they're
any
all
left?
gone now. Because I know I got some on the counter.
Do you have the little adapters, Diane, the little small to medium, what is it, mini to small?
Do they come in the little tin box? Or
Oh,
maybe in the other box? Because I think she got those.
I did, but I haven't really looked at it.
Yeah, they might be in there.
I'm a little bit overstocked on these cords. I can send one with my hank of yarn for you.
Overstocked.
I have to be prepared for emergencies, you know.
Yeah, you do. I'll
I'm
make
with
sure.
you.
You know, I do this for magic loop on smaller needles. I don't care for how it pushes apart.
Well, I had no idea that those cables existed. You know,
I got them first in that mini set that I use for making socks, because the cables are meant to be used on like as, 000 to a 1.5, I think. But the adapters, at least I think the adapters are really smooth. They don't interfere with, how sometimes you have to scooch the yarn over and it gets tight. It doesn't seem to do that on these.
Chris, lot number 3. Chris? Urso, sorry. Urso, okay. When are you gonna be out? Well, I thought it was gonna be closing for Halloween, but there's no way. And that's what all the lives are for? I'll be back.
I wonder if Charlene's going to put in her shelf pins.
I'm sorry?
I wonder if Charlene will put her shelf pins in her Facebook sale. She got a drawer full of them.
Oh, I'm glad you got it.
She's got some beautiful ones that she's had out on sales before, those magnet ones.
Right. I have one of those. And I didn't realize how strong the magnet was. I almost broke my finger.
That thing's on there to stay. It's like, Dale, I need you
Forever.
to help me get this off of here.
Oh my golly.
All right, thank you.
Good luck. Thanks a lot. I have 2 mini 8s and 2 mini 14s.
Cable length,
8s and
Okay.
14s, 2 of each.
but you don't have any of the adapters.
I didn't look for that.
She gets a lot of steps in a day.
She sure does. But you notice she never puts her phone down either. So
Right.
it's really doing all of her steps. Being in the tiny home, I don't know why, but it doesn't record my steps as accurately.
Interesting.
I have the large to small adapter, which would be good for the same type of thing if you were knitting in the round and you wanted to use a little bit smaller.
Right,
Yeah,
which
but not too
that same theory helps out when you're doing
Yeah.
like a size 9 needle on.
Right. Hello, Stitching Kind. Today is 10 to 5.
So the cable, she said the 4 and the 8, but she's, no, 8 and
Yeah.
14.
This is a 30, I think this is either a 30 or a 37-inch cable. Because if you get it too short, then
It hinders your knitting, right?
yes. Yes. I know
So
some
I
people
do-
prefer double points, and I've tried double points, and I just prefer this method usually.
I don't,
Sometimes
I
I'll do
did,
double points on on the gnomes because there's not very many stitches on them. But for this one,
no, I'm not a fan of double points either.
I'm gonna go look in that tin and see, okay, if I can find it and see if there's adapters, or is that what Charlene did? I'll go check.
There, I just took the envelope out of my purse while I was thinking about it.
Oh my golly.
Excuse me. Whoops.
You want to do the trade-off again?
What's that?
Want to do the trade-off again? I'll
Yeah,
give it to Randy, the envelope, so that he'll remember to take it out of his pocket.
right. You want me to bring your Facebook thing?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
would.
go grab it right now or else I'll forget.
Thank you.
You just have to tighten these up pretty well with, there's that little pin in there. You know, with the Chow Goose, how it comes with that little T-pin for straightening stuff.
Yeah.
Probably can't, anyway.
I've got extra T-pins too.
Okay.
And the little hearts, the little rubber.
Oh yeah, those two. I just feel like the pin, I don't usually use the pins except when I'm doing these adapters to kind
Oh,
of.
really? How
That's-
come you don't use the pins?
Just to kind of make it tighter.
But you don't use them for regular?
Nope, for regular, I feel like the
That it's tight enough?
the grip is tight enough. I think
Oh,
it's, I
man,
don't know.
I have
Probably
to use
all,
the pin.
probably all in my head, but you know,
No.
you always use the pin?
I always have to
I
use
think
the
you're
pin.
stronger than we are.
No, yeah, Jean's stronger than us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's right.
Because mine will start coming undone if I don't.
Yeah, mine will
use-
too.
I get to go hang out with Bernie this afternoon.
That's a grandpuppy?
Yeah, that lives across the street. Yeah,
Oh, nice,
the pit bull.
nice. You'll have to send us a picture.
Yeah.
Was that the one laying on the couch?
Yes.
That you-
Yeah.
He's big.
He's a big dog. He's a big baby too, but
Yeah. Wants to sit in your lap?
oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, he's got quite the hunting
Ability.
the drive and abilities, but yeah, he's a big baby. But he'll just spend the day outside and I'll go over around 6 and hang out with him for a bit,
Nice.
bring him in.
He's not too strong for you?
No, because I don't have to put him on a leash. I just walk over and hang out with him. I wouldn't even think about taking him for a walk.
No.
Oh,
But I mean, coming up to you.
no, he's a good boy. He's a
Oh.
good boy.
Donna's pierogi, who's a
What's
pit
that?
bull. Donna, her, I don't know if you know her, but she's a friend of ours and she is a pit bull. And the first time I saw pierogi, he barked at me because I had sunglasses on.
Uh-huh.
So I took the sunglasses off and then he came over and he went to jump on me and I went flying back.
Oh, no. Well, Bernie is 7.5, so he's not quite as crazy as he was when he was a
Used to
pup.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how old pierogi is.
My oldest son has 4 Great Danes.
Wow,
Jeez.
4 of them?
That makes the pit bull seem kind of, small.
Very,
Yeah, our Great Dane
My
was
money would be on the
7.
pit bull still.
I can't believe 4 of them.
Well, because they had one, my son had one, and then he started dating the woman who's now his wife. Well, she wanted one also, so they got a second one. And then they found one that needed to be rescued. So they went and rescued it, and yeah, that was a foster fail. And then they got another rescue that was another foster fail. So they've got, yeah, they're now up to 3 rescues and just the one that her dog.
Originally.
The first one
Wow.
passed away a couple of years ago. So,
Wow.
but yeah,
How much
4.
do you know how much they weigh?
The one that's still a pup is already 90 pounds.
Okay.
I mean, he's probably, she's
Because
probably,
ours was 170 and her dad was 220.
did you have Great
Good
Danes
Lord.
also?
I grew up with a Great Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Harley, the original, well, he's actually the second one, but anyway, he was pretty big. He was a pretty
Okay.
big boy.
Yeah.
But they're just gentle
Oh,
giants.
super, man. She really want to sit in your lap and
Exactly.
sleep in bed with you. And yeah, she was
Yes.
just a baby.
Yeah. They're just really cool dogs. I wouldn't,
I never realized they were so heavy.
oh, they're big.
I mean, huge, yeah, and they're beautiful. My God.
Yeah.
And they shed, don't they? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah, they should.
Oh, yeah.
Roger's going to be dog sitting starting tomorrow for 5 days with a husky at our house. This dog is like one big, huge fluff ball. Oh my gosh. And friendly. Oh,
Yeah, you'll have some hair.
You'll have some hair to vacuum. Yeah. Does he talk? A lot of huskies
Huskies?
just, they like to like,
Ah, yeah.
they
Oh, I
do.
don't, we only took care of him one time and that was a few years ago and I don't remember. And I don't remember him being shedding that much.
No?
Huh.
And I think I would remember that because I'm just not a hair person like that. Charlene, are you going to be putting any of your shawl pins in Facebook sale?
Oh, I don't know. Definitely not next week.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
I
down the
just
road.
remember the big drawer full of them.
Yeah, I did sell some last week because I demoed. All I got to do is show them to people. They don't even know they're in there, and then they'd probably just sell at the 35% off.
Well, that was one of the reasons I wanted to come in, but
Yeah.
then I left my stuff home, my sweater. I have to put buttons on it, but the way
Okay.
the yellow worked on the sweater, I'm doing it the yellow one. And I'm knitting and thinking, it's not changing colors. It's not that. Well, on my lap, it's not changing colors. And then it mysteriously changes colors when I pull it away and actually look at the garment. Go
Oh,
figure.
geez.
Oh, okay.
So it was a wonderful surprise. I thought, I have a tendency of overthinking things. And I thought, well, okay, I can't do the two sleeves at the same time because the way that it's in the box. And I hope it turns out the same way for both sleeves. Like magic, it did.
Yay.
Yay me. But I was thinking of with your the melon one that I think Lori had knitted. I'm not sure who knitted it, but you showed it. You did. You knitted it. Excuse
I
me.
knit one, but Lori knit one as well.
And I expected the change to be, to me, that's drastic. And it's not. It's so subtle, and then it just blends into a really beautiful yellow.
Uh-huh.
So I'm happy.
Good. Jean, didn't the little Anne Frank one you donate have little elephant buttons on it?
Yes.
It got picked up.
Oh,
It was
did
on
it?
the table. I don't know if you noticed it, but it was on the
Oh.
table.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a little behind on that this year, but I'll get it to you early next year when you're back.
Yeah.
No,
And no rush.
I just think it's such a cool thing.
Yeah, I do too. I'm not going to stop doing that.
I didn't post it on my Instagram this year. I'll have to get a picture of that.
Yeah.
That's what I worked on last weekend when I was watching Bernie.
Okay.
My son was out of town for a few days, so I would sit over there with him in the evening and just work on my Anne Frank sweater for a couple hours while he
Nice.
settled in for the night. So,
Uh-huh.
oh, I might work on it again today. Okay, so Diane, I'm going to send you one hank of the gray, but I'll keep my hank on standby in case you need it, the second one.
Okay.
And I'll send you these two so that you can do the
Magic
Yeah.
loop.
do your magic loop like this. I don't know, you might hate it, but I like it. I think it's just a lot easier to fiddle
Well,
with.
I'm doing the magic loop and I feel the same that you do with the cable being so stiff. And
Yeah,
when I was playing with the minis, I thought, whoa, this is nice.
nice cable, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. It reminds me of a little toolkit that you can carry in your purse. So if you ever need anything, it's right there.
Yep, exactly.
And I forget who I was showing it to, and they went, whoa, this is really, oh, it's heavy. before they opened the pack, and then they opened it. I went, oh my gosh, they're so fragile. I said, well, yeah, they're little. But I am
'Cause
really
it's-
glad I got those.
I still have another blue set of twist minis. I must have ordered an extra one or two. And then I have a double point sock set.
Okay, those are nice
Anybody,
too.
if anybody knows anybody that needs those.
I don't use the minis a lot. They hurt my hands.
Okay.
I'll do it a little bit, but I don't know if I just don't have the technique down or what, but I just
Well,
can't.
I think if you like Magic Loop, then like
Exactly.
Magic Loop. Yeah, right. You
I
don't
mean, I
need.
pulled them out and used them for tiny little things occasionally, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, I can't wait till this is done.
Uh,
But I'll see other people just zinging around, just doing it really
uh-huh.
quickly.
Yeah, I like them.
Should I tell you that it's 12:02?
I
Oh.
guess.
Okay, now see you tomorrow, Charlene.
Oh, yeah, have fun
somebody-
at breakfast.
That was the other thing I was going to tell you guys. I don't think we can do the things while I'm gone because I don't think anybody else can end the meeting.
I
Okay.
think you're right,
We'll be,
unless you do it and for not recording. I think that's what really stopped it,
Oh,
because I went back, because I used to host meetings, but I never
Okay.
recorded yet, and other
Okay.
people could end it. So I think that's where the problem came in.
okay.
the
Well,
replay.
I'm going to let you guys try to close out. And when you close out, see if there's anything for you to hit to end it. So
You
who
like
wants to
right
go?
now?
Who wants to go first?
Okay.
I'll let
I'll-
Diane go because she knows what she's doing.
See if there's an end all.
I don't think so.
All right, you want to try it? Like for me, when I like mine down there, it says end, but when I click on it, then it says leave meeting or end meeting for all.
Because you're the host.
Right, but I was hoping that everybody could do that.
Oh, I think not. Because like when you end it, like when you tell everybody goodbye and push the button, it's gone.
Right. Well, I was hoping that you could do that too. So you go ahead and see if it's there. Is it
So
just
it says-
end or leave or
Oh, there's a leave in the bottom right corner, somebody going out the door. For some reason,
how do you usually go out? Or do you just wait till I end it?
a lot of times on my laptop, there's a little toolbar on the keyboard and I can touch leave on that. But I
Okay.
don't see
have an
anything other
end.
than leave. I see leave. When I touch leave is I'm probably gonna here, I'll send you a picture of it.
Yeah, Diane said she didn't get an end promo.
I don't know, it's in that little bottom right corner when I send you the picture.
Okay, okay. I don't know if it would matter if I was not on there, but it's still not gonna. Like, what if happens if I just hit leave and I don't end it? I'm gonna try
Try
that.
it. Try it if you want to.
And then just text me if you can't end it or anything. Okay, I want to look at your picture here first.
You
Yeah,
see
leave.
how in that bottom right corner where the cursor is, it says leave.
Send you a picture of what I get when I do it. Mine says end, and then I click on it, and then that pops up. It says leave meeting or end meeting for all.
Yeah, I think that's because you're the hostess with the mostest.
Right. All right. So
So-
I'm gonna hit leave the meeting and then see what happens for you.
Okay,
All right.
all right,
Have a good day.
you too.
Leaving meeting. Okay, now it says, oh, now it says assign and leave.
So
Huh.
you would have to
I
assign
could
me
assign it
as,
to you, but that's not gonna do us any good either.
okay, then I'll just be talking to myself even more, so.
I'm gonna assign it to you anyway. You can see what happens.
Okay,
All right, see ya.
yeah.